Don't you just love a trip to one of our great national parks?
Is that Celeste? It's a news show that tells all about what she's up to.
Never trust guys who wear masks all the time.
John's heading back to the city and he's left us.
The real Garfield would never turn down lasagna. You're real raccoons!
This is it, guys. The desert starts here.
No! How could I let those raccoons fool me for so long? Garfield, Odie, and Nermal have been out in the wild all night!
I've been looking for you all the mornings of my days. I've been looking for you, but you're so far away.
And that's the newest hit recording by teen superstar Celeste St. Clair.
We love you, Celeste!
But does she still have it? Is her career on the downslide at age 16?
No! No!
That's what some are saying in advance of her big concert tonight.
I've looked all over where we camped and there's no sign of them. They must have started walking, which means they could be anywhere by now. We might as well go home.
We may never see them again. But at least we'll be home in time to watch the Celeste St. Clair concert!
Garfield! Odie! Nermal! Where are you?
I told you that bus stop was the other direction.
Shh, listen. There's a car coming. Hey, stop! We're here!
Stop the
Wait, I see another one way down the road.
Among those who think Celeste St. Clair may be washed up is the famed hit movie and music producer, Tyler Edge.
Celeste's sound has gotten predictable and boring.
Predictable? I'll show him. I'll show all of them.
It's a limousine.
Let's try to get their attention.
Oh, I so don't need this in my life. Not now, when I have to find a new cleaning lady.
Miss St. Clair, we'll be at the concert hall in just a...
Oh, what happened now?
I couldn't do anything, madam. They suddenly appeared in the middle of the road.
You'd better have a good lawyer.
Wait, isn't that...
Celeste St. Clair. She's that singer Drusilla and Minerva are wild about.
I'm afraid we have no spare tire. The entire trunk is filled with autographed photos of you.
Are you serious? I'm like performing in less than 2 hours.
Then you'd best start hiking, Miss St. Clair. It's about an hour's walk from here. I would head that way.
Walk?
You can walk with us. We're heading that way.
Oh. Let me just get my tablet computer and a few other necessities. Gary, I'm counting on you. You're my arranger. You've got to come up with a new sound for me. They're saying I'm old-fashioned at age 16. Also, I need to find a new cleaning lady. Goodbye. I'm late, I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm thirsty, I'm lost in the desert, and I'm actually talking to a dog and 2 cats. That's how upset this thing has gotten me.
Looks like you finally met your match, Nermy. She's an even bigger whiner than you are.
Maybe, but I'm way cuter. What's that?
I don't know, but I made that sound once when I foolishly slept with my tail out next to a rocking chair.
Coyotes!
Step forward, son of Sagale.
Do what he says, Odie.
I am Kawosa, son of Numun. You have insulted our ancestors. Such crimes cannot go unpunished.
Hey, This must be some sort of mistake, because Odie's never insulted anyone. On the other hand, I'm always...
A coyote cannot walk alongside cats or men.
No, there's a mistake here. See, Odie isn't really a...
The heart of a true coyote is filled with courage. Prove yours and we will let you go. You and your friends.
Otherwise...
You'll never leave this desert.
We will not let you.
Not until he shows bravery.
Crying? Not the best way to show bravery.
Garfield, do something.
Chief, this dog is one of the bravest things on 4 legs.
You must prove that, cat.
Oh, I can. Mind if I borrow this? Fortunately, they've already posted clips of this episode on the internet. They're really fast, you know. Let me show you how Odie has shown courage in just the last 24 hours. Here he is, bravely escaping from a horde of poisonous insects after single-handedly destroying their hide. He heroically went over one of the world's largest waterfalls. He boldly rode on the back of an alligator. And most amazingly and fearlessly, he sat there and listened while Nermal did his big romantic solo in Act 3.
He is brave. There is no doubt. You may leave us with honors.
Let us sing his praises.
I was wrong about you, my brother. Your tales of courage are truly inspiring.
No, Mr. Edge. I'm sorry. It's just hard to hear out here, but I will be at the concert in time to perform.
The concert is live on TV in 20 minutes. You'll never make it in time. Besides, your voice is trashed. Call me crazy. It sounds like you've been walking in the desert.
There is nothing wrong with my voice. Listen.
This is where I belong. This is my homeland.
Whoa, that's awesome. Your voice plus that howling thing I'm hearing. That's your new sound, Celeste. Your new hit sound.
All of you, I don't know if you can understand me, but I've got to get to the concert hall in 20 minutes. And I want you coyotes to come along and sing on television with me.
Us sing on television?
I've always dreamed of being on TV.
Hey, now I recognize her. She's Celeste St. Clair. She's my all-time fave. How do we get her to her concert in time?
Maybe if enough of you help get this old wagon out of this ditch. Faster, guys! Faster!
What if we never see Garfield or Odie or Nermal again?
Oh, it would be very sad, Uncle John. But right now, we want to watch Celeste St. Clair's concert!
Are you ready for Celeste?
Yeah! Celeste! 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 Celeste!
There's Celeste St. Clair!
In the city, I had dreams of the waterways and the streams. All the traffic and disease made me yearn for the trees. And this is where I belong, somewhere that's grand. And this is where I belong. This is my homeland. This is where I belong. This is my homeland. I saw buildings grow so high, but I could not see the sky. So I had to get the cure where the air is so pure. And this is where I belong, just as was planned. This is where I belong. This is my homeland. this is where I belong. This is my homeland.
I'm going to go lie down. I have this awful feeling I'll never see my furry friends again.
They're on TV.
What?
They're on TV. Isn't that them?
That's them! I don't know how he does it. I don't know how to thank you for bringing them home, Ms. St. Clair.
Well, I found this address on Odie's dog tag, so I figured I should.
Please, can we take your picture?
Yeah, we know it was a rotten thing we done to you.
No argument there. And we're really sorry, guys.
Ooh, that's right. We are.
It's just that we never had a chance to live in an actual, for-real house before. Yeah, it's great here.
It's right. There's so much to wash, and we love doing that.
When we go back to the forest, we're really gonna miss a roof.
Living in a house?
Well, what are we gonna do about these guys?
Well, I have to be going. I'm desperate to find a new cleaning lady for my home.
We're gonna get them a job.
Good news for superstar Celeste St. Clair.
After months of searching for a good cleaning lady, she finally solved her problem. 3 raccoons that now live and work in her 36-room mansion. They're keeping the place spotless.
36-room mansion?
Meanwhile, Celeste's new album, produced by Tyler Edge, is #1 in the world. It's a smash for her and her backup singers, a band of Coyotes. The Coyotes have recently signed their own recording contract, plus a 3-picture deal to star in movies.
Their own recording contract?
The 3-picture deal?
Odie's right. It's just good to be home.
That's so true. What matters is to be back home.
But I want to live in a 36-room mansion!
And I want a 3-picture deal!
And I want my own TV show, in HD, of course. I want a better contract. I want all the lasagna I can possibly eat. I'll have a radio show, maybe on that.
Robot soldiers were invading Earth, and robot duplicates of Garfield's friends were being manufactured on the planet Sprocket.
Yes, I am Zoe. Of course I am Zoe.
Everyone around me is not out to get me.
Garfield must be destroyed!
And we are so far unable to confirm reports of robot invaders from outer space who may doom all of mankind.
Robot invaders from outer space. The thing some people will believe.
In vastly more important news, singer Wayne Newton...
Oh, Gladys, could you do something about my soup? It's ice cold. Hey. Zoe, you've got to help me.
How may I help you?
Do you know a restaurant nearby that will deliver cream of mushroom soup? Oh, and I think my wife may be a robot invader from outer space.
There are no robot invaders from outer space, but you need to go to the Northwest Valley.
Anything you say, Zoe. Any place on the way there to get cream of mushroom soup.
And so that man soon joined hundreds, perhaps thousands of people who had been sent to the Northwest Valley by the voice on their smartphones. There, the people, starting with Garfield's closest friends, were herded into spacecrafts for the flight to the planet Sprocket, while robot duplicates, faithful to the rulers of Sprocket, took their places on Earth. As for Garfield, he was fleeing the robot duplicates of his friends.
He did this trick to me earlier. I went in the front door while he was going out the back.
We will not fall for that.
Half of us go in the front, and half of us go in
Then he can't get out.
So long. Enjoy the ride. Don't forget to ask for a transfer. I don't know what's going on here. Home. I gotta get home.
Clever. Too clever. As our computer minds determine, that cat is a threat to our plan of world conquest. Alert all of our robot invaders on Earth. The cat is heading home.
I will alert them, Master.
We cannot conquer Earth so long as he is free.
The whole world would be mine if it wasn't for the thing in my way. That cat! There must be somebody who'll eliminate for me every trace of that cat's face. I'd enjoy and employ anyone who'd destroy him for once and for all. What I'm telling you is so true. What I must do, I must get rid of that fat cat. I must get rid of that fat cat.
But even as Master Control was observing Garfield, someone else was observing Master Control. Not far from the villain's factory was a junkyard where they dumped pieces of defective, discontinued robots. No one in Master Control's camp suspected that below that junkyard was the camp of the rebels, the last non-robot inhabitants of Sprocket who had not been rounded up and put to work in Master Control's robot factory.
He's right, Anja. That cat has a will of his own. No machine can tell him what to do. In fact, no human can tell him what to do.
We have to get to him before the robots do. He can inspire our meager forces to overthrow Master Control. I didn't mean instead of you, Bleen. You're our leader, but this cat, Garfield.
I know what you mean, Anja, and you're right.
It's like I always say to young people like you. Hope is like asparagus, especially when buttered.
Thank you, Glem. I think.
We need to save that cat from the robots who are after him and recruit him for our cause. Come with me.
The rebels lived in a secret community with only the technology they could control, instead of the other way around.
A space hopper? How did you...
We borrowed it from Master Control's compound, the same time we planted a camera so we could observe him. I'll be back with the cat in no time. That is, assuming I have enough fuel in this thing.
You're using technology. Technology is what enslaved our world.
There's nothing wrong with technology, Anja, as long as you use it and it doesn't use you. Stand back.
See you soon! I hope.
Through the galaxy, the space hopper hopped, piloted by Bleen, leader of the Resistance.
Set space coordinates to 17 Gamma. Left bank at intersection of yellow.
Sorry, navigation system. You're real good, but I know a shortcut. A little thing called a space warp. It cuts a few zillion light years off the trip.
On Earth, Garfield still couldn't understand why all his friends had turned on him.
I don't get it. Some of those people, I actually let them eat their own dinners. I just want to go home. Oh no, another one found me.
Hey, Garfield.
Stay away from me.
Garfield?
I'm not going to let you destroy me.
Well, why would I want to do that? Apart from the fact that you mail me to another time zone every other week, I kind of like you.
You don't want to destroy me?
Of course not. I'm not like one of those robot invaders from outer space.
What?
Oh, some silly thing they're talking about on the news. Hey, listen, gotta go get an award or something. Next week, how about mailing me someplace tropical? I gotta work on my tan.
Robot invaders from outer space? Odie, Or at least I think you're, Odie. I gotta get home and see the news. I told you John wouldn't be here. Quiet. I need to watch this.
More reports of robot invaders from outer space. Some say they may have been crafted to look just like people you know. However, the reports of robot invaders from outer space are false. Repeat, false. How ridiculous. In other news, there is no other news.
Odie, all my friends, all the people I know, when they were chasing me, that wasn't them chasing me. No, those were robot invaders from outer space, made to look like people I know. Don't worry. They're looking for me downtown. They won't think to look for me here. Buddy, I know what we should do. Yes, a lot of this.
Must destroy Garfield.
Run, Odie! These twins don't want to play dress up. Hiding place. Hiding place.
Must destroy Garfield.
I'm usually so happy to see Vito.
Trapped in John's office, and with more than a dozen robot invaders from outer space roaming the house, the cat tried desperately to think of a way out of this predicament.
Let me in. I must destroy you.
How do you stop a robot? Wait a minute. How do I know for sure these are robots? Magnets attract metal. Let's see if you're metal, Vito. Yep, metal.
I must destroy Garfield. I must destroy Garfield. I must...
What is the meaning of this? How can he do that?
It's a design flaw in our design.
What?
A design flaw. The engineers told you about it. Any contact with magnetism, however minor, shorts out our entire systems. That's why you banned all magnets from the planet.
Ah, yes. Now I remember. I hereby ban that cat as well. Monitor his whereabouts every moment. If he comes anywhere near this galaxy, use the full force of our army to eliminate him. Or I will eliminate you.
Yes, sir.
At that moment, Garfield's whereabouts were still his home on the planet Earth, but that was about to change.
So what do we do with all these? Trade them in for a new microwave? I stopped the robots with this magnet. The one I used earlier to borrow John's voice recorder. Do you remember that? Well, I don't blame you. This is one of those really, really long episodes.
Garfield believed he was out of danger for now and that there were only questions to be answered.
Where are the real John, Liz, and Vito, and all the rest? Is the Earth really being invaded?
Vital questions, burning questions, questions of towering importance.
And the most important question, did John leave any leftover meatloaf? I'm starving.
No, most important, who was the mysterious visitor who was about to plunge our hero into a new and more dangerous existence? These questions, including the one about the meatloaf.
We found some, thank you.
These questions will be answered in our next riveting chapter.
When you're not too busy narrating, could you pass me some ketchup?